All right. Good evening. Online students, sounds okay? Yes. Sounds all fine. Asma, yes, Asma. You will get it. You all will get it. Sounds okay, right? Okay, fine. Now, the ones who missed the introductory session, put your hands up. Boys, okay? Okay. Girls, anyone? So you all were there. Okay, cool. So the ones who missed online class again, the ones who missed, you don't have to worry about it. The recordings of the introductory session will be given. So what did we basically cover? We focused, or we addressed three questions, right? What were the three questions? One, about me, right? I gave a small icebreaker. Second one was about the subject. I told you there is 18 units with how many chapters? 100 chapters approximately. And then I spoke about the exam structure as well, right? And then after that, it was all about what? The journey, how I will be conducting the class, and I gave you all a clear plan. So today's class is our second trial class, and as informed, as communicated, this will be the class where I will be starting off what? The syllabus content, right? Which is connected to our BS syllabus. I'll be starting that off today. Make sense? Yes. එතකොට කට්ටිය again as informed last week, it's based on guys today's session based on the PDF, because I told you you all will be given, we will be using books, right? Via the books we will be following the lectures, but today's session you all will balance it with what? PDF and your exercise book. Make sense? So to the study pot group, which is the WhatsApp group, I have shared the PDF. Can you download and open that document? Online students, the ones who are in the study pot group, open that document. If in case you are not in the study pot group, right? If you are not in the study pot group, just drop this number a message. If in case you are not in the study pot group, it's the trial class group, right? For you to get the documents and whatever other details. Open that document. Okay, done. All right. So open that PDF, right? Open that PDF. Go to page number 3. Go to page number 3, right? So guys, whatever introduction to what not the background, I had given it in class number 1, right? Today I will not repeat the same because it will be repetition of whatever I had already mentioned. So today's class, we will completely focus only on what? The content delivery, right? So introduction to business and business environment in terms of our unit 1, people hear me out, everyone. First step, which is our unit 1, the title goes as Introduction to Business, Introduction to Business and Business Environment, and Business Environment. Etogoda people, in terms of this entire unit, this is one of the longest unit with 8 chapters. Keep that in mind. One of the longest unit case with 8 chapters, where I have split the 8 chapters into 5 chapters connected to introduction to business. Connected to what? Introduction to business. And 3 chapters, I have split the 3 chapters into the next section, which is business environment. Introduction to business and business environment. One entire unit, 8 chapters. I split that into what? 5 chapters introduction to business, 3 chapters business environment. එතකොට කට්ටිය දැන් what you have to understand is in terms of our right yes, first chapter. So in terms of this case, unit 1, what you have to understand is unit 1 is one of the most important unit case. Why? Because in our exam it is tested for almost 28 to 35 marks. See, focus only on unit 1 na? Don't think about the entire syllabus. That can kind of affect you big time. 28 to 35 marks unit 1 is tested. එතකොට ගණ්ඩකෝ කට්ටිය 30 කියලා 30 marks. Our total paper 1 and paper 2 is for how many marks? 200. Out of 200 marks, 30 marks is from unit number 1. How many percent approximately? Approximately 15%. Approximately 15% out of 200 marks. Correct me? Out of 200 marks approximately, again guys, it accounts for almost 15%, right? So now you need to pay attention to this section, guys, right? The breakdown in terms of our exam also, right? There will be paper 1, first few MCQs, question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be connected to what? Unit number 1. And you take our paper 2, which is where you are supposed to write. Question number 1 will be from which unit? Unit number 1. Each question I told you last class is worth how many marks? 20 marks. So guys, question number 1, definite, confirmed, 200% confirmed. Question number 1 in your paper 2 will be from which unit? Unit number 1. So is this unit important? Yes or no? Very important. Not important, very important. Boys and girls, online students as well. So this is the unit overview where we are going to learn how many chapters? 8 chapters. Make sense? Yes. So that is the start of this chapter. So on page number 3, people, on page number 3, as you get your physical hard copy, you can copy it to the book, but today you have to copy something, right? So please copy this case on page number 3. එතකොට ඔයාගේ exercise book එකේ අදට විතරක් page number 3 කියලා දාලා මේක copy කරගන්න. Online ළමයි, do the same please. Online students, delivery will be available. Last week I think I addressed the same. Right now I hope you had downloaded the document which is shared to the group, right? Yes, first unit. නෑ page number 3 කියලා දාන්න රණා. because in the PDF, page number 3 is where you're supposed to copy this. So page 3, make a copy karaganda. Tag gala copy karaganda kattiya. Yes, Nuha, yes. As we start, online students, books will be couriered, it will be delivered as we start, as you all enroll for official classes, right? Done. Okay, just check now. No, no, don't take a printout. You will anyway get the book, right? Don't take a printout. In the book, it will already, it will be there. So it'll be a waste. Don't take a printout. Fine. So people, now go to, right, the next page, page number 4. Page number 4. That's our very first chapter. What's the chapter name? Concepts of business. That's our first chapter. Harida. Then PDF එකේ ළමයි go to page number 16. PDF document එකේ කෙලින්ම යන්න page number 16. Right? Go to page number 16. Page number 16. What do you see there? What do you see? Mind map. So people, please follow through. Before we start any chapter, right? Before we start any chapter, I will be giving you all this mind map. Harida. So this is, boys, hear me out. The mind map of first chapter, okay, which is supposed to go on to page number 3. එතකොට මේ chapter එකේ කට්ටිය, before we start the chapter, I want to give you all an intro. See, in terms of this chapter, we will be focusing on 3 areas. In terms of chapter number 1, we will focus on how many areas? 3. First area is going to be what? Business concepts. Then it's going to be about what? Business. Then it's going to be about what? Vision, mission, goals and objectives. Now, before we start the chapter, you will copy the mind map. So again guys, before we start the chapter, you have an idea about what you're going to learn. Correct? Right? As we complete the chapter, we will fill up the mind map. Now this turns out to be your one-page summary of what? That entire chapter. One-page summary of what? Your entire chapter. So similarly, for each chapter, we are going to do the same. Etakota, how many chapters in total? 100 chapters. Meaning how many mind maps you will get? 100. Right? So page number 16 කියලා දාලා මේ mind map එක ටක් ගාලා copy කරගන්න faster online students please do the same. Page number 16 කියලා දාලා just copy the mind map. Alia should probably be a technical issue. Product, check your net connection. Business concepts, business, vision, mission, goals, and objectives. Okay. Okay. Now people come back to page number 4. Come back to page number 4. Come back to page number 4. Okay. Online students, come back to page number 4. PDF document. Okay, I've shared it, I think, almost 4 to 5 times to the group. Now others are going to curse my mother and father. Just download the document, people. I can't be sharing it over and over again. Right? Chatuni, we can Chatuni, right? So like what I said last week in terms of the 2026 batch, if I get the same C2 this year, then I will go for it, for sure. That we can do it, no problem. Yes, yes, Ishak. Right? Etakota, see the ones who have still not got the document, mama number එක දාන්නම් message එකක් දාලා තියන්න හරිද මම අනිත් short commercial break එකේ document එක දාන්නම්. Okay, now let's get started. So go to page number 4, people. There we are going to start off, right? There we are going to start off the very first section, which is what? Business concepts. What are the business concepts? What are we going to learn? We are going to learn few basic terms case connected to business world. Okay, with logic, with connection, with a hierarchy. So your learning methodology and the depth will be different when compared to your O levels. Because in terms of your A levels, a subject like business studies, you got to make sense, talk sense, bring sense. Illogical, irrational statements hadanda ba. Right? Because all these are stuffs which is happening in the real world. Like what I said last week, our students are under assumption theory is something which exists in space, mass. We have to memorize and whatnot and etc. No, Kattiya, this is happening in the modern business world. And we are learning the same. In simple stuffs, like what I told last week, you are going to learn how business is undertaken and conducted in the real world. Make sense? Yes. Etakota, based on that, Tamai Kattiya, the first term, the very first term we are going to learn is the most difficult term, which is known as what? Needs. Just kidding. The most easiest one. But dude, you are in A levels. Hold on. Hold on. O levels එකේ content එක වෙනස්, මේකේ content එක වෙනස්. හරිද? That's why you call it advanced level. Needs කියලා ගත්තොත් කට්ටිය, what are needs? You know the O level description නේ. What are needs? Needs are essential for survival. Examples of needs, you can call it what? Food, clothing, shelter. So needs are basically essential for what? Survival, food, clothing, shelter. But welcome to A-levels case. In terms of current context, you can't say food, clothing, shelter alone to be what? Needs. There is more to it. I will prove it to you all with examples. During COVID, healthcare was considered to be a form of need. Yes or no? Yes නේ කට්ටිය. COVID කාලේ කොහොමත් if you take people, they had a need which is healthcare. Without that, they would die. Right? So, healthcare is an example. Next one, guys, will you agree with me if I say defense was a need back in 2019 in the month of April when few stupid idiots who committed a mistake, right, where there was a bomb blast and the entire country was under what? Threat. So during that situation, defense was considered to be what? A form of need, right? Same way, people, current context, education is also a need. Education is not about memorizing to whatnot and etc., guys. Right? It's about case. Again, in terms of education, real education is, it teaches you how to survive, how to live. There can still be someone who has obtained 9A and 3A and still, what is this? Bulb, tube light, right? Common sense නැත. Results තියෙනවා 9A, 3A, degree first class. එහෙත් common sense එකක් නැහැ. Right? Complete tube light and whatnot. That's not real education, guys. Real education is where you learn how to survive in the real world. Right? So, education is also a need. Right? Communication is also a need in the current context. During COVID case, there was a lockdown. It was a global lockdown. එතකොට global lockdown කාලේ what happened was, people, in terms of case, individuals, they had a need of what? Communication, which was supposed to be what? A form of need. So guys, A-level students, do remember, food, clothing, shelter is not the only examples for what? Needs. There is more to it. What are the more examples? Education, healthcare, defense, communication, transportation. Even these are considered to be what? Form of needs. Make sense? Now, people, when it comes to needs, people will kind of, think of needs as, only physical, only physical needs, right? But what you need to understand is, people, physical needs is one component, like food and clothing and shelter to whatever other stuffs I mentioned. But there is also one more component which is essential for human survival, which is also considered to be a form of need. What is that other component, guys? I think I can raise this question from girls, right? Boys can be spectators this time. You take, Sri Lankan girls. Sri Lankan girls are gattut, Sri Lankan girls do have a policy. What's the policy when it comes to celebrities? They don't go for celebrity crush which is local. They directly go to what? International. So our Sri Lankan girls do have celebrity crush, but not local. කොහෙද? International. Right? Classic example, K-pop, BTS. Right? Die-hard fans ne. Look at them, so adorable, so cute, looking great and good and whatnot. Here I am confused, trying to figure out whether they are actually boys or girls. ඇත්ත කතාවනේ. Right? Singers, ගත්තොත් singers, Sri Lankan singers, they don't admire. කෙලින්ම යන්නේ India, right? Other countries. Actors, see, Ranjan Ramanayake is putting up so much of effort. But girls are like, bro, no way. Not Ranjan Ramanayaka. Again, international level. But Sri Lankan girls, do remember, no matter what level of international celebrity crush you have, eventually you will end up with some Rizwan Nana or Farooq Nana in Sri Lanka. Right? So you're going to live and lead your life with your Rizwan Nana or Farooq Nana, right? Rizwan Ayya or Farooq Ayya in the future. Right? එතකොට ඒක මතක තියාගන්න. Now, jokes apart, case, coming back to the topic, right? You take Sushant Singh Rajput. one of the finest actor, right? And he had it all nakatiya, money, fame. He was properly famous, and he was impressing the opposite gender to whatnot as well. He purchased his dream car, he purchased his whatever house, whatever he wanted in terms of his life, whatever gadgets, but he ended up committing what? Suicide, right? So there is a problem. There is a problem, right? Right now, guys, in the current context in Sri Lanka, there is a huge problem that is going around in terms of state university. What is it? Culture of ragging. Culture of ragging, which is going around in terms of Sri Lanka, where in one of the state university, a student has committed what? Suicide. Second year engineering student had committed suicide because of extreme level of ragging. Now it has come to light case, but there are other cases of ragging which has not come to light, which has not been reported. But people are traumatized. People are suffering. Right? So guys, what I am telling you right now is, with the presence of social media and with the kind of toxic people who are present, right? Affecting others has turned out to be normalized. Right? Being rude to others has turned out to be normalized. Embarrassing and destroying others' reputation, not giving a damn about what state they will be in and whatnot, is normalized. Right? Not giving a damn about others' state of mind, but they do whatever they want for their own fun to make them happy, is normalized. No, people. Humans deserve something called what? Love, care, affection. You got to be kind so that they have mental peace. People had forgotten this. People kind of think it's only tangible, materialistic items are considered to be what? Needs. That is one portion, my dear students, right? Needs are combination of both what? Physical plus mental needs. Physical are those food, clothing, shelter. Mental is what case? Love, care, affection, being kind to whatnot. That is case considered to be what? Mental, social, emotional needs. So as humans require both physical as well as what? Mental needs. Is that clear? Make sense? Yes. So what are needs case? Needs are essential for survival. What are the examples of needs? Food, clothing, shelter, education, transportation, healthcare, defense, the list goes on. Needs is combination of both what? Physical as well as mental needs. Make sense? Clear? Cool? All good? Fine. Okay. Now guys, go to the document. Go to the document. The boy in the last row, Malli. Yes. Can you come front? Yeah, come front. Come front, come front. Taggala enda Malli, Singala. Yeah, metanta. Yes, come front. Come front. Faster, don't waste everyone's time. There is 100 plus students in the online class. Taggala endi sarada. Come front. Metanta enda. Bayavende ba, mukut karanne. I'm straight. Metanta. Don't get scared. Metanta. Okay, man. Okay, ne? Very good. Comfortable? Fine. Okay, go to page number 4. No, you stay there. Mokadda meyage wife da? Nane. Etaninda. Right? Go to page number 4. Closer to needs. People, closer to needs. Write down first bullet point. You can say page number 4. Topic එක දාගන්න needs කියලා. When you get your book, you can copy it to the book. Okay? Page number 4, needs. Page number 4, needs. Okay? First point you can say, essential for survival. Essentials for survival. Essentials for survival. Essentials for survival. Right? Second point you can say, physical plus mental needs. Physical plus mental needs. Physical plus mental needs. Okay? Now let's read. Please follow the document. Okay? Needs are basic necessities required for living All essential human requirements are classified under needs and they are common to all human beings. Common to all human beings කියන්නේ මොකද්ද කට්ටිය? I need food, you need food. You will not say no sir, I need grass නේ. Right? I need food, you need food. I need clothing, you need clothing. I need shelter, you need shelter. I need education, you need education. I need healthcare, you need healthcare. So needs are what? Common. Right? Let's continue. Examples are given: food, clothing, shelter. As societies developed and became more sophisticated, other requirements such as health and education, defense and communication have also come to be recognized as basic needs. It should also be noted that human beings may also have psychological and emotional needs such as love, care, recognition. Therefore, needs can be desired as both physical and mental conditions that a human should compulsorily satisfy in order to exist. දැන් කට්ටිය මේක memorize කරොත් හරියනවද නෑනේ. You have to understand. Now you're good in language. Right? Gen Z, social media kids who are known to what comment and troll and put up memes and etc. You all are the creative ones. අපි ඉතින් පට්ට පරණ cases. පට්ට පරණ නෙමෙයි 90s kids නේ. Right? You're good in language. You're way better when it comes to, English to etc. when compared to the other generation. So you can make use of that. So understand the concept. You can create your own line and score marks. Make sense? Yes? Fine. Now people, let's move on. Let's continue the second topic, which is wants. What are wants? Okay? Malli. Vakianda Malli. You look similar to one of my 2025 student. එයාටත් අර හොර ලුක් එකක් තියෙනවා. හරි ඔයා කියන්න මල්ලි. දැන් ඔයාට කණ්ඩ මොකක්ද ඕනේ? මම අරන් දැන් දෙන්නේ නිකන් අහන්නේ. කණ්ඩ මොකක්ද ඕනේ? දැන්. අනේ කියන්නකෝ මොනවද ඕනේ කියලා. බන් එකක්. බන් එකක් ඇතිද? රත්තරන්ද? රත්තරන්. මොකද? Four buns. Okay, fine. You don't look like a boy who consumes 4 buns. Okay, fine. Bun. Now people, now he has a requirement which is to get what? Bun. Because he has a need. What's the need? He needs food. He needs what? Food. Because he needs food, he's consuming bun. Right? Someone else, because they need food, he or she might be consuming rice. Right? Same way. Another example. Right now you're following A-level qualification because you need what? Because you need what? Education. So people, what are wants? Wants are a way of fulfilling what? Needs. Simple as that. එතකොට bun is what? A want. A-level qualification is what? A want. Branded clothes are what? A form of want. So wants are not essential for survival, but people would like to have. People would want to have. And what are wants? Wants is a way of fulfilling what? Needs. Wants is a way of fulfilling what? Needs. Example, Kattiya, you might again, let's say after the class, go to a restaurant and get something because you need food. Right? So wants, people do remember, are not essential for survival. People would like to have. Wants are a way of fulfilling what? Needs. Example, Kattiya, wants, you can take these as examples. And the list can go on. Whatever you have as a requirement is considered to be what? A form of want. Make sense? Now people, the key points of wants. Hari, the example, I will take, you. Okay? Your list of requirements. Just go on telling what do you have as requirement. Someone is saying you, I will buy you all what you have as requirement. Create your list. Mention your list. First, books. Okay, what is? Books. Second one? Pen. Painting. Okay, fine. What else? What else? A new phone. Okay, what else? New clothes. New shoes. Cosmetics. New laptop. The list goes on. So people, our requirements, our wants are not limited. It is what? Unlimited. It is unlimited. And wants are kattiya varied. Needs are common. Wants are what? Varied. Example, he said he wants what? A bun. Someone else might say, sir, mata bun ekak gepa, mata, let's say, pizza tibbut ඇති. Someone else might say, I need burger. Someone else might say, I need rice and curry. Someone else might say, masala cheese kottu. Someone else might say, tandoori chicken. Someone else might say, brownies. Someone else might say, cupcakes. So guys, wants are not common. It is what? Varied. From one person to another, it is what? Varied. Make sense? So what are wants, people? Wants are not essential for survival, but people would like to have. Wants is a way of fulfilling what? Needs. Wants are unlimited. Wants are not common. It is varied. Make sense? Yes. So people go to that section. Wants. Go to that section. Wants. Right? Closer to the topic. 2 point. The second subtopic. Wants. Okay. Wants. Write down closer to wants is a bullet point. You can say way of fulfilling needs, way of fulfilling needs, right? Not essential. Not essential. 2 bullet points. First one you can say way of fulfilling needs. Second point, not essential. Not essential. Not essential. Okay. Let's read case. Please follow the PDF. Wants are not essential for survival, but people would like to have. The varying methods of fulfilling needs are the wants. Wants are enormously varied and they tend to expand with improved standards of living. When one want is satisfied, another surfaces. When one want is satisfied, another surfaces. It's like case, for example, now you travel, you go walking, right? As you are walking, you wish to go in the bus. Now you get that chance to go in the bus. As you go in the bus, looking at someone who is riding his own bike, I wish to have a bike. You get the bike. After getting the bike, you will look at someone who is driving a car and you will be like, dude, I wish to have a car. Right? After getting the car, you will kind of see some better version and you will wish to have what? That better version car. Right? So, same thing applies to want as well. Have you ever been like, matge jeevite meka hambunut mata ati? You get it. Not sufficient. You want something else. Right? You get that something else. Again, you're like, you want something else. It goes on. It's like, you know, these Kalla Muslim boys who follows only this sunnah of getting married to 4 people. Right? These boys, those few boys will follow only that sunnah. Only that good thing. Right? එතකොට ඒක විතරයි follow කරන්නේ. අනිත් ඒවල් මොකුත් follow කරන්නේ. Right? When they get the first baby, they want to go for the second wife, second baby. After second person, okay, third person. After third person, they want to go to the fourth person. First, try to manage one. Right? So people, that is wants case, right? That's broadly about wants. Okay. Now let's continue. Next topic, which is differences between needs and wants. You can write down, guys. You can say, put a star mark and write down. Differences between needs and wants. Put a star mark and write down. Highly tested. Highly tested. Online students, highly tested. So guys, throughout our syllabus, hear me out. Highly tested, highly tested, highly tested. Okay. So boys and girls, throughout the syllabus, I will be indicating areas which will be what? Highly tested as well as what? Definitely tested. Definitely tested කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් question එකක් කොහොමද තියෙනවා. Right? You will definitely get a question. Boys, hear me out, no? Boys. Listen. Right? Definitely tested. Something important, man. That's why. Right? Definitely tested කියන්නේ කට්ටිය අනිවාර්යෙන් you will get a question. right? Highly tested meaning is, again, high chances you might get a question, but at times case they might opt it out as well. So every relevant topic I will ask you all to mention what? Highly tested or definitely tested. Make sense? Itakoda kattiya differences between needs and wants. Hear me out. You all can copy it later. Hold on. I will give the start. You have needs and there is something called wants. Let me give the start. Needs are essentials. Wants are non-essentials. Okay. Second one. Needs are limited. Wants are you have to answer. Wants are unlimited, right? Unlimited. Needs are common. Itakoda wants are varied. Varied. It's different. Needs cannot be created, cannot be produced. Wants can be created, can be produced. Okay. Now this is one section. Okay. This is one section. Now in the recent papers kattiya, recent papers TK, our examination board, the latest examination board has been testing in a specific style. What is that specific style? Let me give that as well, right? Let me give that as well. Hear me out. Identify the need and the want. Okay. They give a story, they give a case, small situation, right? It's like Shukri Salman is selling biryani. Okay, Shukri Salman is running a business and is selling biryani. Now that's the business. You are expected to identify the need and the want. What's the need here, Kattiya? Biryani, what's the need? Food. What's the want? Biryani. The answer is there in the question itself. Right? Second one. Modest clothes. Modest clothes. Etokota, this is the product they are selling. What's the need? Need is clothing. What's the want? Modest clothes. Modest clothes. Very good. Modest clothes. Next one, Gattiya. Third one. Okay. Someone is running the business which is connected to educational institution and they are offering CA or ACCA. CA or ACCA. Chartered or ACCA. Or you can even say double AT. Double AT. එතකොට මේකේ කට්ටිය what's the need? Need is education. And what's the want? Want is the list. CA, ACCA or double AT. එතකොට කට්ටිය, the very first question in the last 4 to 5 years, you can also double check and kind of cross check guys. The very first question has been in line of what? Identify the need and the want. Right? So you read it, you see what they're offering. To that particular offering element, what's the need, what's the want? Make sense? Clear? So people, below differences between needs and wants, there is an empty space. Our book also will follow the same style. For today, you can copy this case in your separate CR book. Online students, please copy the same. Please copy the same. Online students. No, no, you don't need a CR book because we will be following the book. Okay. Okay. Done. Okay, people. Now let's continue, right? Which is going to be our next section. That is the third term known as product. Harid, the third term known as product. Okay, let me explain this to you again using an example, guys. Right? Again using an example, let me explain this to you. Huh? What is a product? Example cut here. Now let's have a just very casual conversation, right? You go to Keels. Keels, okay, there are enough and more products. Yes or no? There are various products. Yes or no? Yes. එතකොට කට්ටිය කීල්ස් එකට ගිහිල්ලා you are buying, let's say, right? You are buying, let's say, a bun. You are buying what? A bun. හරිද? එතකොට you are buying a bun because you need what? Food. You need what? Food. Currently you are following classes, correct me? Right? Now this is also a form of product that is given. You're consuming the product now. You're following classes, right? You're following classes because you need what? Education. So guys, if you look at all the businesses will be selling various products because they know humans do have what? Requirements. Humans do have what? Requirements. So to fulfill those requirements, humans will definitely consume something. Right? එතකොට going back to the base people, going back to the logic, what are products or what does product mean? Product කියන්නේ කට්ටිය which can either be what? A good or a service. Good or a service to fulfill human needs and what? Wants. Simple as that. What are products? Products can either be a good or a service, which is to fulfill human needs and wants. Example, Katya, we go to Keels and we buy a bun. That's a product we have purchased. Why did we purchase that product? To fulfill needs and wants. Right? Now, currently you're following classes, or maybe you might follow some other qualification to whatnot. You're following that. You're consuming that. Right? That's a product which is given to you. You are consuming the product. So what is a product? Product is either what? A good or a service that fulfills human needs and wants. Simple as that. Make sense? Yes. So go to product section, guys. Next page. Go to the next page. Product. Let's read. Let's read. Okay. Page number 5. A product is anything that fulfills human needs and wants. In other words, a product can be anything that can be offered to the market to satisfy needs and wants. Mainly, the product can either be a good or a service. Many people think a product is a tangible offering. However, in the modern market is much more than that, which includes goods, services, experiences, information, events, and many more. So people, what you need to understand is every business will sell some kind of product, which is either a good or a service, because those people know humans have requirements. What are the requirements? Needs and wants. So they will definitely consume the products to fulfill what? Needs and wants. Clear with that? Yes? Okay, fine. එතකොට කට්ටිය, now let's get back to the basic. Okay, I'll take this off. Now we can develop the connection, the storyline. What's the storyline, people? First, we started off with humans tend to have what and what? Needs and wants. Now, guys, these needs and wants, to fulfill needs and wants, humans will consume what? Products. Right? Needs and wants are fulfilled via products. Right? Fulfilled via what? Products. Now, these products are available where? Products are available where? In the market. So the next term is, people, market. The next term is what? Market. What is a market, case? Any idea? What is a market? Who said that? Very good. A place where you can purchase goods and services. Any other answers? Sorry? Buyer and the seller meets. Very good. Okay. What else? Any other answers? So that's all, sir. They have communicated the idea. Is that so? So, guys, what is a market? Market is, people, do remember, any situation that connects buyers and sellers to exchange what? Goods and services. What is a market? Market is any situation that connects buyers and sellers to exchange what? Goods and services. Simple as that. Right? So, people, now if you say market is a place where buyers and sellers meet to exchange goods and services, that's partially correct ne kattiya. Current context එකේ, modern era එකේ, market is not only a place, it is also what? Online. It is also electronic. So market is not only a place, it can also be what? A space. Electronic. That's why, guys, right now in the current syllabus, if you say market is a place where buyers and sellers meet to exchange goods and services, it's an outdated definition. Instead, what is a market? Market is any situation where buyers and sellers meet to what? Exchange goods and services. Simple as that. Right? So, people, right now we are doing the physical classes. We also have what? The online classes. Example, let's say someone is hungry, they might decide to go to Pizza Hut outlet, sit and consume. But there can be certain individuals to order what? Online. There can be some people to go to Odell outlet, look at the clothes and buy. Some people will go to odell.com and what? Purchase. Some people will go to the shop and buy. Some people will surf through Dara's application and buy. Right? So market is, case, currently what you need to understand is, market can either be what? Physical or electronic. Physical or electronic. Physical ට කියන්නේ කට්ටිය market place කියලා. Right? Electronic එකට කියන්නේ market space. Marketplace and market space. Make sense? Is this clear? The next term? Yes? So, people, closer to the topic market, right? Closer to the topic market. Market kiyala dala. Just jot down all these keys. Just jot down all these. Online students, please do the same. Online students, copy the same. No, no, Rana, you don't need a separate exercise book. Yeah, Kavinetra, addressing your question, right? See, etana, by default, people do have these stuffs, which is food, clothing, shelter, right? That's a basic requirement, a common requirement. Now, to fulfill that, Tama, you kind of create variety of stuffs. So during COVID, healthcare was a default requirement, which makes it a need. But to address that, Tama, we got vaccine, which turns out to be what? Wants. For Sri Lankan mothers, Kottamalli, which turned out to be what? Want. Right? So different ways you use to fulfill. That's the difference you need to kind of understand. Got it? Got it. Yes, guys, I see other questions coming up. Shafana, Mubarak, Aisha, Seema. Just hold on, right? I'll kind of address all those questions. Let's continue with the content for now, right? Yes, clear? Ne? Now let's kind of continue to read people. Go to market, right? Market. Let's read it. Let's read it. Market, a place or mechanism that brings together the sellers and buyers of a product, goods and services. A market comes into existence when buyers and sellers come together to trade. The buyers demand products while sellers supply them. Hence, this is a situation that connects a buyer and a seller with each other to initiate a transaction. Markets are national or international with no single location. So people, now they are asking us to select the best definition. Okay, MCQ ekak, they are asking us to select what? The best definition. First definition is, market is a place where buyers and sellers meet. Second definition, market is anything electronic where buyers and sellers meet. Third definition, market is where exchange of goods and services takes place. Fourth definition, market is any situation that connects buyers and sellers. What's the best definition? First one, second one, third one, or fourth one? Louder. Fourth one, right? Market is what? Any situation. Any situation, right? So that's your best definition, guys. Do remember that. Yeah. Let's continue. Let's continue. Marketplace, any situation that connects buyers and sellers with each other with their physical presence to initiate a transaction is known as marketplace. Example, I have left an empty space, so for today you can write it in your exercise book. Example for marketplace liag under physical classes. Example for marketplace liag under physical classes. Physical classes. Physical classes, comma, Odell outlet, Odell outlet, comma, Odell outlet, Odell outlet, comma, you can also say Pizza Hut outlet, Pizza Hut outlet, Pizza Hut outlet. Okay. Now let's continue. Market space, any situation that connects buyers and sellers with each other electronically to implement a transaction is known as market space. එතකොට place එක මොකද්ද කට්ටිය? Buyers and sellers meet physically. Space එක කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Buyers and sellers meet electronically. What I had given here. Right? Example of market space ලියා ගන්න ළමයි, you can say Daraz, Daraz. Daraz. Comma, you can say online orders. Online ordering. You can put it that way. Online ordering. Online ordering. Comma, you can also say pizzahut.lk. 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 Okay. Now, people, let's kind of continue, right? Let's do this again. Humans tend to have what and what? Needs and wants, which is fulfilled via what? Products. Products are available via market. What is a market? Any situation buyers and sellers meet to exchange goods and services. Market can either be what? Marketplace or market space. Now, people, the continuation. Now, people, the continuation. To the market, buyers will go and buyers will what? Demand. Right? Example, you might go to a shop as a buyer, as a consumer, you are demanding a product. කියමුකෝ අර product එක shoe කියලා. Product එක තියාගන්නකෝ shoe කියලා. Right? That's your product. You're demanding for it. Now guys, consumer is demanding කියන්නේ. What is demand? Demand is case the fact that consumer likes the product. Willingness. Consumer prefers the product. Consumer loves it. Consumer likes it. Consumer wants it. Right? Willingness. Just because you like it, can you demand? No, you should also have what? You should also have what? Money. Right? That you call it as what? Ability. That you call it as what? Ability. So what is demand, guys? Demand is simply willingness and ability to buy a product. Right? So that takes place from whose end? Consumers' end. Consumers tend to demand. What is demand? Demand is the fact that they love the product, they like the product, willingness, and also they have the money to buy the product. You call it what? Ability. So demand is willingness and ability to buy a product. Simple as that. Makes sense? So all of us, if we like something and if we have the money, we will kelimba go to the shop or market and demand. Right now, guys, one of the most commonly used e-commerce platform is what? Phone again. Most commonly used e-commerce platform. Anyone? Anyone? How many of you use this application called Temu? Use karna wada? Use karna wani? Scroll karna kota heavy promotions are up and running. Good products you find. Good products. Right? You end up buying something which you don't even need. You don't have as a requirement until you go to that application and then you add the product to the cart and you end up buying. Right? So people, you see, the individuals can go to that platform and they can buy. They are demanding because they like it, they want it, and they also have what? The money. Right now, guys, example, you all are demanding for the class. Willingness and ability. That is demand. So from consumers' end, demand will definitely take place because they will have a willingness and ability, which will lead to kattiya exchange. This will lead to exchange. As consumers are demanding it, sellers will what? Give. So is there an exchange that is taking place? Yes, ne kattiya. Between the buyer and the seller, there is what? An exchange taking place. Now answer. That exchange is taking place for what? Using what? That exchange is taking place using what? You go to Allapu Kade uncle and you are buying, let's say, one rice or kottu roti. Exchange is going to take place. You have to give what? Money. So when the exchange is taking place using money, you call that what? Transaction. You call that transaction. So you look at the modern context case currently, all the exchange is taking place for what? Money. So the moment exchange is taking place for money, you call it what? A transaction. Simple as that. Accounts wala transaction kila danavane. That is because case there is monetary involvement. There is money involvement. Maybe you might not pay now. Later at least you will pay. So guys, whenever that exchange is taking place for money, using money, you call that what? A transaction. So demand leads to what, people? Exchange. That results in what? Transaction. Make sense? Clear? So go to the document again, guys. Go to the document again. People again closer to demand. Harida, closer to demand. You have to write down these two key terms: willingness and ability. Online students, do the same, please. Online students, do the same, please. Willingness and ability. Willingness and ability. Okay. Willingness and ability. Now let's read. Demand. Demand is the ability and willingness of a consumer to buy a product over various possible prices per period of time. In order to ensure effective demand takes place, the consumer should have the ability, which is purchasing power, to buy the product. Okay. Next page, go to the next page, page number 6. Exchange and transaction. Transaction is an agreement, communication, or movement carried out between separate entities or objects, often involving the exchange of items of value, such as information, goods, services, and money. All exchanging activities that are implemented for money are classed under transactions. I will repeat that sentence, case. All exchanging activities that are implemented for money are classed under transactions. On the other hand, exchange is the processing of transferring two or more products or value between two or more parties through a communication process and an agreement. Now guys, that's about that section. Now people, the last one. The last subtopic under business concepts. Okay? Fine. Now let me ask a question from, let's say, brother you. Yes. Energy hambunane. Okay, fine. I'll ask from you, right? Have you ever purchased something and you felt like, dude, why did I even purchase? I regret completely. Yes or no? No. So whatever purchase you have made till date is the correct purchase. No regret. You have got the proper product, is it? So you have been a happy customer always. One occasion. Okay, what is it? Sorry? Okay. You got the wrong product and you paid for it. Right? So guys, you see there, he turned out to be a frustrated, unhappy customer. Yes or no? Yes. In the other classes, when I was asking, there was a boy who was like, sir, after a specific training session, I went to this hotel and consumed 2 parathas and 2 days in the washroom. So I will never ever go to that shop. Right? Another case study was case, someone ordered something through online. Right? What they received was completely different, similar to what he said. Right? So people, what you need to understand, again an advice I'm giving you in terms of running a business. Haridha, see, whenever you are running a business, you have to kind of understand you are getting into what? Exchange and transaction. The other party is giving you something. What is that something? Money. Money is not plucked from the tree. It is hard earned. It's not earned, hard earned. With blood, sweat, effort, commitment, and sacrifications, guys. You don't understand that now, right? You will understand it, guys, maybe after your higher education. Because right now you're living a very fancy luxury life, which is given to you. That's given to you, right? Given to you by someone. But money is hard earned. So people, what you have to understand is, when someone gives you the money, they are also giving you something else called what? Trust. They are placing the trust. Now it's your responsibility to give the consumer something which has value, which is meaningful, which is useful. So whenever you run a business, people, don't keep money as the primary target. I need to make money, I need to make money, I need to make money. That's a wrong approach, wrong ideology, people. Most of the Sri Lankan businesses do have that as their basic what? Set up to run the business. I want to make money, I want to make money, I want to make money. Dude, that might be successful, but very short term. Very, very short term. Focus on creating value to the customer. Right? Focus on creating value to the customer. Example, ඔයා restaurant එකක් පටන් ගන්නවා කියලා කියන්නකෝ. එතකොට ඒක පටන් ගන්නකොට සල්ලි දාන්න එපා ඔයාගේ primary goal. ඔයා දාන්න ඕනේ fine. My customers, people are going to visit my restaurant. I'm going to give the tastiest food to them. Bestest food to them. Now guys, you give that to them. Will they be happy? Will they be satisfied? Will they be delighted? Yes. අටේ සල්ලි දුන්නා ඒකට වඩා හොඳට හම්බුණා. Example, classic example I can take in Sri Lanka. How many of you have been to street burger? Put your hands up. Street burger. Okay, the ones who have not tried it, you should try. Brother, will you go to that shop again? Street burger. Yes. Why? Because of the taste. No doubts, case. No question mark. Right? Burgers are expensive. 1,900, 2,200, 2,400. Burgers are expensive. But the outlet is always what? Packed with people. Right? Packed with people. Because they give guys one of the tastiest burgers and it's of a next level. I've been to other countries and have consumed burgers case. And I'll be like, dude, you have not consumed the street burger which is in Sri Lanka. Our local brand. Right? It's unmatchable guys. Taste is up there. There is another US burger outlet chain. Five Guys. Burgers not even close to street burger taste case. McDonald's, still street burger is better. Burger King, still street burger is better. Based on a customer feedback, right? You can do the same with others as well. Now you see guys, that particular business, they put value creation as what? Target. We have to create value to whom? To the customers. Let's give something which is meaningful, useful, valuable to the customer. Now guys, automatically they are getting customers. They are getting customers because they are giving something which has a value. Right? I follow the same mantra guys in terms of my lectures as well as in terms of my other startup and companies. I've told the team same thing. Don't focus on money. Okay, make client service එක දුන්නොත් අපිට සල්ලි හම් වෙනවා. No. Don't look at the client in that way. Focus on giving a good service to the client. Put that as the primary aspect. Even in terms of my lecturing, okay, dude, yes, true. There is a monetary benefit. There is a financial benefit. But if I put that as primary, it's wrong. Each class, 2 hours, I need to focus on creating value to whom? The customers. Give the bestest explanation possible to the students. Ensure they are kind of properly understanding all the concepts and they can attempt the questions. They feel confident about it. Now guys, you know you are getting something which has what? A value. Which has value. Now guys, you will be happy. You will be a satisfied student. Now you will talk about this to your other known circle. It will continue, it will continue, it will continue. That is powerful marketing guys. That is way more powerful. Right now in terms of one of my company again, I am getting clients from my existing clients. My existing clients are bringing me new clients. I don't have to do marketing. They are bringing new clients. So as new clients are coming on board, I have told my team, you focus on giving the best service to them. So that those clients will give more people. Obviously, final outcome එක මොකද්ද? සල්ලි කොහොමත් හම් වෙනවනේ. Revenue කොහොමත් එනවා. So when you start a business, focus on that value creation to whom? The customer. Right? So whenever this exchange and transaction is taking place, we have to create value to whom? The customer, so that we can achieve something called what? Customer satisfaction. Right? Where customers who will be happy. Make sense? Clear with it? Fully clear? Yes? Let's read that section, people. The last section, let's read it. Online students, please follow through. Right? Value and customer satisfaction. Value is the estimation given by a customer on a specific product. based on its ability to fulfill needs and wants. Customer satisfaction indicates the fulfillment that customers derive by consuming a product. Nowadays, majority of the businesses focus on this aspect and do obtain feedback in order to understand the level of satisfaction. So people, long story short, we are done with the first section, which is business concepts. Business concepts. Let's connect the dots together. I want you people to dominate above me. Yeah? So be loud and clear, crisp and sharp. Let's give it a start. Humans tend to have what and what? Needs and are not happy, bro? Even more louder. Humans tend to have fulfilled via products are available in the what is a market? Any situation buyers and sellers meet to exchange goods and services. Market can either be a place, space. How do you differentiate? Physical, electronic. Right? Now in the market, what will take place? Demand, which will lead to what? Exchange. Using what? Money. That leads to or results in what? Transaction. Now post exchange and transaction, business should create what to the customer? Value, so that they can achieve what satisfaction? Customer satisfaction. So remember it as a story, people. Humans tend to have requirements which are known as needs and wants, fulfilled via products which are available to buy in market. What is a market? Any situation that connects buyers and sellers to exchange goods and services. Market can either be what? A place or a space. In the market, what takes place? Demand. Demand leads to what? Exchange, resulting in what? Transaction. Post exchange and transaction, business should create what? Value, so that they can achieve what? Customer satisfaction. මේක memorize කරන්න ඕනද? නෑනේ. Understand. So all our areas case, we are going to do it in the same way, same pattern. Right? Because it's the start of the section, guys. I'm kind of trying to match your speed and whatnot, because that's again a sign of, again, a good lecturer should be able to decide the speed properly, right? After few classes. So first few classes, guys, we will settle down. We will take time. Even I need time, guys, to read your mind, speed and whatnot, and settle down. Right? So we will be flowing through the same. Right? Crystal clear with the first key section? Yes? Fine. Copy this entire diagram now. Online students, copy this entire diagram now. So guys, our books will look like this Gajini character, right? You will highlight, you will draw many diagrams, charts, additional notes, right? And when someone else sees, that's how your book will look. Yes, Chatuni. Page number 6 again, make a copy. Adde, Shahani Aslam, you're also here. Are you so Shahima? Okay, so you're doing you're following commerce stream, is it? Follow commerce stream, bro. See, take your sister's footsteps. District rank 2023 batch. Now you have to get a better rank compared to her. So best is do BS, do accounting, and choose the other subject. Ashendi kiyanam poddakinde. Okay, people done? Done with the diagram? Yes. Page number 6. So guys, if you look at the PDF, again you have what? An empty space. So in your book also guys, there is enough and more empty space to what not. That is to fill up with notes, diagrams, tables, charts, additional notes, additional stuffs as well. Okay. So go to page number 7. Go to page number 7. Right. And 8. You have 12 questions connected to our first area, business concepts. Okay, business concepts. Do those questions, guys. Do those questions. Do those questions. Okay, people, 1 minute, 1 minute. Sorry, yeah. Let's take a step back. Go to the mind map. Go to the mind map I gave at the start. Mind map. Okay. Below business concepts, I want you people to answer. Below business concepts, what are the topics we covered? First, we started off with something called what? First, we covered what? Needs and wants. Okay, so 1.1 is needs and wants. 1.2, products. 1.3, market. 1.4, demand. 1.5, exchange and transaction. Exchange and transaction. 1.6, value and customer satisfaction. එතකොට fill up the mind map. Value and customer satisfaction. Fill up the mind map. The first subsection. First subsection, fill it up. Online students do the same. Mind map එකේ fill up the first subsection. Ishak, that's the biggest confusion I'm having in my mind because of the timing issue, Malli. Not anything else. Let's see, right? If time permits, definitely I will. Let's see. Mariam, mind map එක at the start of the class I had given. You joined late, is it? Once you're done, go to the questions, page number 7 and 8. Do from question number 1 to 12. 1 to 12. Okay? Now, these are questions connected to the areas we covered. Past paper questions and model papers. If you can attempt these questions, you can tackle your paper as well. Simple as that. Online students in the PDF. Yes. Yes, I'll give you all another 4 minutes. Huh? Easy questions. Finish it off. Online students, do the same, please. 2 minutes more. Done. Okay, people, let's discuss. Okay, let's discuss. Online students, let's discuss question by question. Okay, question number one, which is given as per the PDF copy, right? I'll first take the very first question where they have asked us to. We all have needs and wants. However, our wants usually exceed our needs. Yes or no? Yes, right? Certain students will put that as the answer and move on to the next question. Read all the options, huh? Right? Second one, our wants are endless, wants are unlimited. Correct. We could survive with basic needs. Correct. Our wants arise from needs. Correct. All of the above are correct. Correct. That's your answer. Right? Option number 5 is your answer because all 4 statements are correct. Okay. Next one. Which of the following is considered as a need? Shelter, life insurance policy, mobile telephone, torch, pair of shoes. What's your answer? Shelter, option number 1 is your answer. Which of the following is essential for humans? Needs, wants, rice and curry, furniture, shoes. Needs. Rice and curry kila kiyande ba? Needs. Next one. Which of the following is considered as a human need? Bread, medicine, shoes and motor vehicle, food. Food. Option number 4 is your answer. Right? Next one. Wants are limited, not limited, ne? Unlimited. Varied, yes, that's your answer. Right? Essential, not essential. Primary, not primary. Common, nane. Needs are common. Right? Next page. Next page. Page number 8. Which of the following is considered as a want? Communication, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes the no the. No. Transportation? No. Education? No. Foreign tour? Yes, that's a want. That's a want. So answer is option number 4. Option number 4 is your answer. Next question. Which of the following answer contains only the characteristics of wants? Only, only. Unlimited, correct. Varied, correct. Common, nane kattiya. Wants are not common, so out, right? Can be created by businessmen, correct. Common kiyala dila tiyanawa. Wants are not common. Wants are what? Varied. So option 2 is also out. Subjective, limited. Wants are not limited, ne? Wants are unlimited. Unlimited, varied and subjective. So subjective kiyanne kattiya more like varied. So option number 4 is your answer. 7-4. 7-4. How many of you got that right? 7-4. Very good. Next one. What are the differences between needs and wants? People, our exam, when it comes to a difference question, you have to follow what format? Table format. Nothing else. That's the simple request I'm kind of bringing on to you all. Learnings. Difference question ekak enavanang, which is common in our paper, which is very common, right? At least you will get 2 to 3 difference question. Stick to the table format. Here they are asking for differences between needs and wants. What are the differences you can talk about? Essential, none, essential. Limited, unlimited. Next one. Common, very good. And varied. Next one. Cannot be created, excellent. Can be created. Can be created. That's broadly it, people. That's it. That's your answer. You get your full marks. You get your full marks. Next question. What are the characteristics of human wants? Question number 9. Guys, human wants. May tika bullet points tike liyanda lamai. You get your marks. May tika bullet points tike liyanda. First bullet point what? Non-essential. Second bullet point, unlimited. Third bullet point, varied. Fourth bullet point, can be created. You list this down, you get your marks. Question number 9. Okay. Next one. Question number 10. Online students, question number 10. Demand for a particular good or service would depend on. Guys, what's your answer? Government rules and regulations, salaries and wages, willingness and ability to pay, aggregate supply, distribution methods. What's your answer? Willingness and ability to pay. Third one. Option number 3 is your answer. 10-3 is your answer. Right? 11th one. Select the statement which expresses the most correct meaning of the market. කට්ටිය එතකොට මේ questions එකේ ඔයාට learning එකක්. අනිවාර්යෙන් අපේ syllabus එකේ, right? There will be questions in the line of what? Differences. And second one, guys, your first day of content learning, most correct statement, which is dangerous questions, guys. Most correct statement. Most correct statement. Right? Learnings from questions. There will be difference question as well as what? Most correct statement. Common questions, right? එතකොට මේකේ what's the most correct statement? Select the statement which expresses the most correct meaning. A place where goods and services are being sold. A group of sellers who sell a certain good or service. Any situation which connects buyers and sellers. A group of buyers for a certain good or service. A demand and supply condition for consumer goods and services. What's your answer? What's your answer? First one, put your hands up. Second option? Third option? Excellent, that's your answer. Any situation. 11-3 is your answer. And last question. Any form of meeting or interaction between blank and blank are known as market. Easy peasy name. What's your answer? Buyers and sellers. Guys, these are your past paper, model paper questions, guys. මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඕන මගුලක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. I mean, connected to syllabus. Okay? Clear? Yes? Fine. So that's broadly the end of first subsection, which is business concepts. Okay? Now, guys, the second subsection. What's the second subsection as per our mind map? We are done with business concepts. What's the second subsection? Business. Right? Business. And it will move on to vision, mission, goals, and objectives. So, guys, one more class will be done with chapter number 1. Right? One more class. So, even, let's say 1.5 hours, we'll be done with the remaining sections. Okay? For today, guys, in terms of content, I will stop it at this point. In terms of content for today, I'll stop it at what? This point. Now, guys, from the next class, it's going to be what class? Official classes. Official classes, right? So, online students also hear me out, right? Next week, guys, it's the Tuesday. At the election. Harida, next week, Mokadda Vesak. Harida Vesak. Etakota, guys, the institute to whatnot also will be closed. Yes. So I will be forced to commence. I'll be forced to commence the official classes from the 20th. From the 20th of May. Right? From the 20th of May. Etakota Kattiya here on. No more trial classes to whatnot. Recordings of first session. I'll just jot it down here as well, guys, so that it's clear for you all. One, recordings of trial class 1, trial class 2, which is what we covered today, will be available. It will be shared to the study pot group. To the study pot group. Harida, boys, hear me out. I'm not done yet. Hear me out. This is one. Second is, people, here on, it's going to be the official classes, right? Etakota information to whatnot will have to be shared. So if you're joining the official classes, case, the students who have attended online from Sateha College, drop a message to the admin, the relevant contact person from that college, right? Others, again, physical and the remaining online students, right? Drop a message to this particular number, right? What are you supposed to say? Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. You have to mention your name. Okay? I'll go with example, my name. Then Oya Shukri Gila Dandepa, the team will get confused. Your name. Harida, your name. And you can say AL27. Harida, AL27. Tuesday, within brackets, mention physical or what? Online. Physical or online. Don't mention both, either physical or online. So you mention your name, A level 27 Tuesday, physical or online. Then what will happen is, people, only then you will be added to the official WhatsApp group. Sateha College students, you can drop a message to the admin, Sateha College admin, right? She will add you to that relevant group, students who came from Sateha College again, right? From that circle. The rest, online and physical students, This is the flow. Now you will be added to the official WhatsApp group. As you are added to the official WhatsApp group, along with that, details also will be what? Shared. Details in terms of, how to get the books, the class fees, to whatever other sorts of crucial, critical details case, right? And you people will be given a separate LMS account, your study account through our website. For that also details will be collected through this official WhatsApp group, right? Not anything else. You drop this message to this number, she will add you to the group. Clear, ne? Physical students clear? Online students, I'll get on to you all. Hold on. Clear, ne? That's all for today, people. Thank you very much.